Evening everyone, Ian from DIY Home and Gardening. 5th of May 2022, start of a new season in terms of filling containers. They're going to be for dahlias. So yeah, started last year growing a few dahlias in the containers rather than having to find space in the garden, which is always quite full. So yeah, it went pretty well this year, hoping for better. Certainly got a few more varieties, or a lot more varieties to choose from. So let's go and have a look at the ones I'm growing, and then we'll have a look at how to prepare the containers. Let's go. Well, this is the greenhouse, which hopefully a lot of you are familiar with if you've watched some of my videos. As you can see, it's pretty much full to bursting, which is another reason, quite frankly, why I need to get some of the dahlias potted. As you can see, they are getting pretty big. They need to get out. That lot there, plus the cuttings, they're all going to go over to the allotment. So they're going on, the ones up there, they're all going to go over to the allotment, be planted out for the cut flower bed. And what I've done is I've pulled out one of everything, I think, over here, and so all of these will be going into containers. I will need to get some more containers because, quite frankly, I grossly underestimated how many varieties I got. So Westerton Haru, Buntling, Rocco, Babette, Oakwood Goldcrest there, my pimento, which new variety, well, new for me anyway. Edinburgh, this one here, Boom Boom Red, which I absolutely love it, amazing, but you'll see that later on. Mary's Jomanda there, Dave's Choice, again, absolutely love that. That's Duke of York, so it goes kind of against all these others that I'm going for, but it's not a ball type or a cactus, but it's a hardy variety, so I just thought I'd grow it in a container. So I've got those to start with, and then I've got another couple in the greenhouse which I probably will pot at some point, which are giant varieties, but for the time being, onwards with these ones. I will put I'll try to remember to put some links for the varieties, or at least some images, so you can see which is which. Okay, so now for the mix. Going to be using the Gardener's Choice multi-purpose compost from Westland, mixed with the Westland Johnny's number 2. So this is a peat-based compost, not getting away from that. It's got added fertiliser, so it gives about 4 to 5 weeks feed in that. The Johnny's number 2 is it's a loam, so soil-based. So it gives the mix a nice bit of weight and I guess improved moisture content, which in turn retains nutrients also, and again it's got good fertilizer content for the next 5 weeks or so, high in potassium. So what I'm going to be doing is mixing 2 of these to 1 of that, so 60 litres per bag of that, 35 in that. And so that would be my mixture. Just going to mix it onto the tarpaulin there, and yeah, that's going to be the mix. So let's get going. Right. Looks a pretty good mix to me, don't you reckon? Time to pot. Okay, getting the pot drilled. Not putting any drainage in it this year, as quite frankly made absolutely no difference. Filling the planter about halfway up. First variety, so this is bantling, which is a small ball pom-pom. That beautiful root ball system, or root system. And so that's going down into the base there, so it's going to be about 4 or 5 inches down. Actually, I'll make it a little bit deeper. Yeah, that gives 6 inches down, and then we'll just fill around that. So you want to try and get the plant into the centre of the pot, like so. Now we'll just fill around it carefully, I might add. Don't worry about the leaves below the surface, or the stems for that matter. So carefully fill between. And by covering these stems up, we're going to get a good tuber formation as the plants grow, and you'll get the breaks in the stem as well below the surface, so it'll produce even more flower. And leaving about an inch gap to the finishing height of the soil to the rim of the pot, and that'll be our watering reservoir. So we'll just firm that again, get your label, put that in, so we're not going to forget the variety. Bantling done, on to the next ones. Well, it's 8:45. Absolutely shattered. So I've done the first 9. Still got those couple left to do, plus a couple of giants that I've got in the greenhouse still. That's all the compost I've got left, and also I've run out of pots. Like I said, underestimated how many different varieties I was growing. So tomorrow's job is go to work and buy some more pots, and then I'll finish this up and show you the end results. Well, there you are. So end of evening 2. I've now got the 12 of the sort of ball and cactus types all potted, and then those 2 that are in some older green pots, well, they're a couple of giants. I have got one other giant which I've got a load of cuttings of, which hopefully once those cuttings are big enough I'll plant those out as well. So that's them all planted up, and then the only thing left to do now is cut them back. So I'll literally be cutting them down to that height, all of them, and what that will do will encourage more growth from the base tuber, and within the base of the crown itself, and so you'll end up with multiple stems all coming up through the compost at a low level, and giving you a much better plant, certainly more stems, which will all carry some good flowers to them. So that is my potting of dahlias done for the time being. So another video done, another lot of dahlia potting done. It's quite nice actually to get the job ticked off. Just got the other cuttings to pot as normal into the smaller pots, but you know, this is quite a significant step forward, and certainly big amount of time taken. So yeah, if you got any questions, please send them to me. I'll do my best to answer them for you. As said previously, not an expert on growing dahlias by any means. If you are interested in someone with a lot more dahlia knowledge than me, then check out Dave Gilliam Dahlias. And yeah, what he doesn't know about growing dahlias probably isn't worth knowing. But for me, yeah, if you got any questions, then please send them to me and I'll do my best to answer them. If you do like what I'm doing, then please subscribe to the channel. It's always nice to see new subscribers coming on board. Don't forget to hit that reminder button so don't miss out on the future videos that I do. And more importantly, just get outside, enjoy the fresh air, enjoy the lighter evenings, and use the time to unwind and relax. So till next time, there you go. See you soon. Bye for now.